What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a little title called Warpips, which is actually kind of bombastic. This is one of those games that, it didn't strike me as being much, but it's actually pretty fun. So it's one part auto battler, another part army assembler. Effectively, the game is a tug of war. So you've got a meter in the middle of the screen, and your goal is to have your army defeat the other guy's army and make it over to the other side and kill his base. And in so doing, you will level up and you'll get upgrades for your units and stuff like that. And it's actually one of those games that's really, really fun to play and also just to watch, in all honesty. So anyways, we're going to dive on in. We're going to spend about 25 minutes with the game, see if it's something you wanted to add to your wish list or otherwise pass on. If after watching this you did indeed want to add it to your wish list on Steam, I'll have a link for you down below so that you can check that out. It'll be right next to all my socials, like my Discord, my Twitter, my Twitch stream, all that kind of stuff. There's a good chance we'll probably play this on Twitch too because I want to get a little bit further on into it. But anyways, before I waste any more time of our limited preview opportunity, let's go ahead and check the game on out. We'll start a new campaign and we'll play it on normal mode. Sounds good to me. Alright, so we've got to name our army. We'll call ourselves the People's Nerd Liberation Front. Oh, no, it doesn't fit, dude. The People's Nerd Republic? There we go, that works. Alright, so now we gotta pick an insignia. The snake is pretty... I like the lion. Can I get the lion? That's got kind of like a Stormwind vibe to it that I think works. What other icons are there? There's like a tank, there's like a bullet, there's a little Pac-Man ghost. Okay, I'm gonna go with the lion, and we're gonna do the Stormwind motif. There we go. So the first level, we've got our base down here. We don't want this to get destroyed. That's really, really bad. The enemy's lineup, they've got a pistol pip, they've got warfighters, and they've got shotgunners. Our rewards will be mercenaries, we get barbed wire, and we get oil barrels. Okay. Apparently I've got to pick my loadout down in and over here. Okay, when I was playing through the tutorial, they just did it all by their lonesome. So we've got mercenaries. I definitely want mercenaries. We've got these little guys right here. Apparently they can call in airstrikes. We've got sandbags, and it looks like we've also got an anti-infantry portable turret. I like that idea. That sounds pretty cool. So apparently this is Operation Sedate Thermometer. I'm going to take a rough guess and say that it's randomly generating those names. If we get data, we can unlock more stuff. And then apparently there's also upgrades that we can go through in order to make our guys a little bit stronger in between runs too. So I've equipped my loadout. Let's pick a map, and then, ooh, that map looks hard and scary. They've got dogs over here, and I definitely don't want to kill dogs. That makes me feel bad about myself. Maybe we'll start with just an infantry v infantry battle, because these guys over here have they have trucks and things. I don't know. Maybe I need some more resources before we go after that one. I'm trying to pick my fights intelligently for right now. So here we go. Deploying to the battlefield. Operation Sedate Thermometer. That's our little MCV. If that dies, we absolutely 100% lose the war, and we don't want that. The enemy's got a tank pile over there. That's the common military name for what that is, called a tank pile. Let's see here. So we've got 2 medals that we can apply. I can't pause the game as of right now. Let's go ahead and we'll start off with a couple of units going out to fight. So we've got these medals right here. We can use those to advance our unit ranks. We can use these points to get more money, and we can use these points to increase our troop cap, which is listed right there. Apparently they're fighting, and it looks like they're actually kind of sort of winning, except that they're not taking cover. Okay, good to know. I guess I'll go ahead and I will advance my unit rank, make them a little bit stronger. Our guys are getting gunned down horribly right now. I'm going to put in an anti-personnel turret right there just to kind of help out and put down, suppression fire. Exactly. Just put down a little bit of DACA right there. And then apparently I can tell everybody to take cover and defend if we don't want them to advance any further. It's actually a pretty useful order to be aware of. I'm going to use a point right there. I'm going to get a little bit more money. Let me deploy another stack of mercenaries since they're all kind of lumped up fighting against my units right here. I'm going to go ahead and take that right there too. We're going to put in some sandbags right there so that they have something to advance and get behind cover. And then let's get one more unit out there. Let's make... Oh, they shot away the cover. That's not ideal. That's definitely not a great situation. Let's keep stacking more units. Hopefully we'll get a couple kills out right here. It looks like our top guy is taking a little bit of cover. The turret is now down. I think I can redeploy sandbags right there, so that's going to be okay so long as the enemy doesn't claim the sandbags for themselves. That would totally sucketh. Let's go ahead and call in a couple more units. There's an explodey barrel right there that makes me really, really nervous about anybody taking cover behind that one. We got 1 unit space left. I actually kind of want to get the tactician in there and see how he does. Oh, cool. He took cover behind the barrel. It didn't help, though, because he still got his gutties shot out. Fair enough. Fair enough. I need $50 in order to get this next guy up. They're advancing nicely, though, and it looks like we're taking ground. We're at level 5 at the moment. I can take that. Hopefully they don't hit that barrel right there. Yeah, give me the tactician right there, and then we'll spawn another mercenary to go in with him. It looks like we're going to run into a little bit of hard attrition on this side, but these guys are firing from outside of cover, so I feel like it's going to be okay. I feel like everything's going to work out. Where's my... He makes everybody accurate around him, too. Unfortunately, he's not really grouped up with anybody right now. I can't give any commands. I want to be clear about that. This is completely and totally running all by its lonesome. Airstrike coming on in, and all of those guys are now dead. Big push. Let's go ahead and put it on them. Everybody, go ahead and take cover and just kind of hang out for a minute. Like, stop advancing until the main part of the wave gets here. Well, I guess we don't have to take cover. Looks like we're actually holding okay. So long as our support guy stays up, I think we'll be all right. If I can advance and put down machine gun turrets up here, an enemy wave is approaching. Well, that's not ideal. Okay, everybody take cover, fall back where you can, and just kind of like fight from your corners. There we go. Now they can get back to advancing. We've got 3 level ups. Let's go ahead and use those to make our units a little bit stronger. We'll get a few more mercenaries spawned, and the objective has almost fallen. Bomb strike came in, took out that little batch of units down there. They've got a shotgunner on that side. He's going to fall back. I like that. That's actually really, really good. I'm in love with that right there, that these units are, they know they're not offensive units, so they will fall back to preserve themselves and stay safe. I like that a lot. Let me put in another machine gun over here. And then we've got a few more mercenaries pushing their way on in. Lots of level ups already taken care of, so we should start to get the upper hand in this fight over here, especially if they advance with the support guy kind of like at their rear. I would like for their... Oh, they're on top of it, so that's not going to work. Okay, you guys just advance then. Kill everything that you can, wipe out the base, and I think we've got this mission under wraps. Come on, baby. There it is. Nice, big, satisfying explosion. Their tank pile is no more. It's more of, you know, tank rubble at this point. Okay, so the army has grown. We got 10 little warbucks right there. They look like little circuits, so I thought they were circuits. We've unlocked mercenaries. We have unlocked barbed wire. Okay, slows and damages enemy infantry, but it's vulnerable to vehicles. And then we've got oil barrels as well, so that we can get like a batch of cash just in case we need it. Because after all, dude, we gotta fight over dino blood. That's just the way that the world works. They've got a drone swarm that kamikaze attacked explosives you. Seems kind of terrifying. Oh, I get that. Nice. And then we can get a rifleman right here, which I assume is probably better than these little dudes that we've got right here. Okay, well, we'll throw them on in. I'm not going to take my... I'm just going to go all with mercenaries this time around. I'm not going to take them on in because we do have limited supply of this stuff. And so until we restock it, I don't think it's a good idea. Over here, we could buy another stock of mercenaries. We've got upgrades, but they're very, very expensive, so we're going to have to wait until we get a few more resources abound. We'll try this little island right here. We're going to try to fight from a unified front. I don't want to get outflanked. All right, little pips, get yourself ready. I need you to tie up your bandanas and lock and load your deagles. It's time to get this done. Let's get on in here. I do like the cinematic intros to everything. That's pretty sweet. Let's see here. We've got... What money are we sitting on? So we've got 2 upgrades and a little bit of money. I'm going to go like this. We're going to send out a big, strong first wave. Just hit them with what we can. It looks like we are going to make contact on the bridge. It looks like they're not going to get into cover in time. It looks like we've got to fight across 2 platforms right here, which is actually kind of good to know. I'm going to put down... He's going to get shot to pieces right there. I can tell already. And there goes that little barrel right there spinning off into the horizon. Okay, well, this is going to be our choke point then, I guess. We'll kind of push up and we'll try to hold what we can hold. I'm going to spend one of my upgrade points to get another minigun right there. We'll spend the rest of it to send in another mercenary. Hopefully this holds on this side. I do think we could desperately use some cover to advance up behind right there. I'm sort of curious about what's going to happen with that barrel right there. Looks like there's no space to deploy a sandbag right there. They are pooling up kind of nicely. Hey, very nice. Okay, big push. Give them some upgrades, see what damage we can get off on their hideout. It's important to note they have not deployed any dogs as of right now, so something to just sort of keep in mind. On our timeline, it looks like we've got an enemy wave, and then we start to get bombed out. Luckily, the machine guns are holding, so I don't think we have too much to worry about right here. As soon as that rubble falls over, I think we'll be in better shape. Looks like I can't get one in right there, but we are getting some damage off, which is nice. As soon as those guys go down, we're going to upgrade right there, and big wave. There we go. Deploy the Zerg. We got 5 guys going on out. Bandana clad, ready to rock. Muscles glistening, all nicely oiled in the breeze. And there goes my turret right there, which is unfortunate because I liked that turret. I named him Terrence. He was a good turret until he wasn't anymore. So the next wave is going to have to go through nice and strong. Let's go ahead and give them a nice little upgrade to make them rank up. Unfortunately, they caught a number of bullets to the neck right there, which is unfortunate. I'm not a fan of the amount of bullets that we just took to the neck. But it does look like we're advancing somewhat on their base. We're dealing some damage out right here. We've got enough stacked up for another wave of Big 5. Let's go. Another Big 5 wave. This turret is taking a little more fire than I think I like. Ooh, they got a Jeep over there. Oh, we got like a big wave coming on in though too. I think we're gonna be okay right here. I think we're gonna. Oh, never mind. They got gunned down on their way through. All right, you guys take cover. Get your defensive bonus. Thin them out a little bit. Oh, actually, they weren't kidding about that wave. That's a wave right there. Yeah, you guys just kind of hold. Yeah, we may have gotten ourselves in a little bit over our heads. All right. Well, the enemy wave's going to have to deal with us, so I'm going to save my defensive points over here. Let me get a little bit more money. You guys all take cover and hold that bridge right there. Once the bridge is held, let's push. Get up to that next batch of cover. Take cover, gun them down. There you go. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, hold from right there. Cool. Advance. Let's go. It's time to get her done. I'm going to take a few more units right there, and we're just going to deploy aggressively. I would like for there to be a sandbag around here somewhere, but it looks like we don't really have an optimal deployment spot. Little unfortunate. Yeah, because we could really use cover over here. We're walking into just like a kill box right now. The wave is almost over. We're going to keep throwing our manpower at it as much as possible. Give me another machine gun right there. I think this push should be the one that seals the deal. Well, that guy had really good cover down there, actually. I'm kind of surprised we got him. But the objective should go down now. Perfect. How come when their base blows up, it murders all of my mercenaries? Are they just like deniable assets? Did we deploy like a bomb inside their buttholes that goes off at like a specific point just so we can be like, oh, we had nothing to do with this? Not exactly sure, but all of our units die at the end of the mission. I don't know why anybody would take this job. Oh, we got doggies. Okay. All right, we got some doggies and we got some riflemen. I like the sound of both of those. The riflemen, I'm hoping, should be a little bit stiffer. Should be a little bit stiffer than what we've been up against before. I don't know if I want to use the riflemen on this. It might be a better idea to save them. At the arms dealer, did it make that available? We've got some kind of like... Apparently we've got a rocket over here. Fires a low damage dumbfire rocket at a random target. Okay. Seems like kind of a cool thing to have. I can't afford any of the upgrades except for the arms dealer. Let's do that because we never know when we're going to have to resupply. I think that's a good idea. All right, so let's get our loadout rocking right here. I think we're still good on mercenaries. I'm thinking we take mercenaries and we take drones. And I think that should be okay. I don't want to, like, overdo it. I'm trying to hold on to this stuff right here. I mean, I guess I could pick up another mercenary right there at whatever cost. I don't know when they're going to hit me back. That's my next question is, like, when am I getting hit back? Are they going to try to, like, take my ground or anything else like that? It looks like there's something listed up there, too. That's just shotgunners. I kind of want to push towards that bomb right there and find out what that icon denotes. I don't know. We'll go for the mission down here first. All right. Operation Trite Junk. We'll defend our location. Go after their location. Another tank pile has been designated, and it's got to go. Okay. I'm going to throw that right there, and I'm going to up my unit cap real fast, and we're just going to send out a strong first wave because we get money for killing. There are a lot of explosives that are littering the battlefield right now. That makes me kind of worried. It looks like we don't have our take cover order unlocked for this one. So we just kind of have to hope that they do the right thing. And, like, they make the right calls. I'm going to focus on increasing my troop cap first. Just making sure we can send strong waves at the enemies to kind of rebuff this wave that we're going to get right here. It looks like it is regenerating, so we should be good to go with taking cover. You guys fall back into cover where and when you can. Just hold that line right there. Don't let him get any purchase. Yeah, that guy didn't take cover. You saw what happened to him. He got shot into a pile of viscera. Exactly. Exactly. We've got enough money to where I think we can send out another strong wave. They do seem to have a pretty good pack right there. Yeah, give me a few more mercenaries. If you can get them while they're in that open field right there, I think that would be optimal. But no, you let them get into cover now. Unfortunate. So we've got a drone strike coming on in. We'll see how that plays for us. I don't know exactly what's going to go into that drone. No, you guys stay in cover. Give me a few more units, too. You guys, under no circumstances should you lose. I just can't build up enough, man. So this kind of ticks up over time. You can only tell them to take cover like a little bit. Big wave coming through, but this is an opportunity for us to get some resources. Go ahead and spend a couple points upgrading my units to make them more combat effective. Looks like they're pushing on in. Go ahead and give me some drones. Yeah, keep them up off the base. You guys go ahead and get into cover. Start advancing. We need to push back the line of scrimmage where we can. There we go. That's the good stuff. I'm going to wait for him to group up here. Very nice. All right, give me some units out here just to kind of hold the line. This is a pretty solid batch of enemies right here. I think it's the truck that's causing all the problems. Yeah, you guys hold right there, gun them down. All right, this is the time for a push. This is it right here. Anybody that I can kill off with the drones, I think would be optimal. There we go. Just use the drones to give cover for everybody else. I don't have very many of them, though, so we're going to have to keep that in mind, too. Give me a little bit more money. There we go. Now we're getting the push. Okay. It's looking good. I would like it if the space bar activated this right here. That would actually make this a little bit easier. If I could just get that on my thumb, we can order all units to rush to the enemy. Okay, push up, push up, push up. There we go. I didn't even notice that little button right there. That's actually kind of a helpful little button. I don't know if we're going to get the base down right here before this other wave goes through. There we go. All right, send another wave, and I want you guys to rush. Rush as hard as you can. We got another level up right there, so give me another unit. You guys rush out. It looks like they share a cooldown. You guys hold, get your range bonus. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Get the truck down. Perfect. All right, truck's down. We'll send a drone right there. Don't know if that one was going to count. It was kind of on a wing and a prayer, unfortunately. Yep, gun him down, gun him down. Massive fire. You guys get in cover where you can. Send them out some reinforcements. There we go. Now push, 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 push. I guess they're all just shooting the base, but that's fine because, like, it finished it off. They went for the enemy even though, like, they had guys shooting at them, but these are some cold, hard pieces of work out here. They don't care about the sound of bullets flying past their heads. They don't mind that at all. We got 10 more units right there, so we should be able to spend that on something. It looks like our reward was an oil derrick. We've got ourselves a heavy gunner with explosive ammunition. Definitely love the sound of that. And then we've got a medium-range turret that defends our command center, which is probably a good thing to have because, like, in a few of those gaps right there, I got a little bit worried. I was starting to be like, I don't know if this is going to work out. So we've got more infantry over here. We've got trucks. We've got shotgunners. We can get some more infantry units right there. We can get some more turrets. It looks like we can get another tactician right there. Okay, let's go after this one, I think. Yeah, we'll go after this one. Because this one right here will allow us to take in mercenaries. We're replacing this guy, so we don't have to worry about losing him. And then we can also take in turrets to hold the line as well because we're replacing it, and it's no biggie. I'm going to take in the oil barrel, too, just to see how the oil barrel works. I want to play around with some of the supplementary utilities, too, just to see how those affect the flow of the combat. All right. Let's see what we got going here. They gave me 2 medals to begin with. I'm going to add 1 right there, and I'm going to take a little bit of cash. Let's go ahead. I'm going to set up a choke point right here. And then I think I'll try to get a mercenary up into the action as our money ticks up. We'll just kind of let him deploy. I think the turrets should take care of business over here. Yeah, we'll just kind of let them filter through. I'm going to let these meters fill up as much as possible, too. We've got a little while till our first wave, so we don't have to worry about getting counterpunched just yet. Oh, I can just click that whenever the cooldown's up to get more money. Gotcha. That's kind of a cool little utility. Okay, I'm going to let my dudes pool up a little bit. I want to send in a big wave. And as of right now, as you can see, they're firing Uzis one-handed like action heroes. Which sort of worries me. Yeah, and you see how that worked out? You see how that worked out? Not so great. Not so idyllic. Let me get a couple of upgrades to my unit rank. Make them a little bit stronger. And let me get... We actually don't have the points for that. Okay. That's fine. As long as the tower doesn't go down, I think we're good. We'll send in everything we have for right now just to give a counter push because I feel like this turret right here is probably not going to make it much longer. The shotguns seem to benefit from a little bit of spray. And so I'd like to get some more units on the field. After all, this is the line that we're holding. And so, like, we're going to have to make a push at some point. There we go, there we go, there we go. Push up. Get a little bit of legwork in. And if you can put out a little bit of heat right here, that'd be great. Let me get another turret right there. Let me get another turret right there. And basically, we're setting up designated areas of control that, like, they're going to have to stop and fight to get past here in order to get to our MCV. I do think that the defensive emplacements are a really, really good thing to pick up. Give me my 20 bucks right there. Enemy waves coming on in. You guys go ahead and take cover wherever you can. Kill what you can, where you can, please. Okay, so our defensive allotment is out. I'm going to put another gun right there and another gun right there just to soak this big wave that's coming in. We've got a unit level up right there, so they're going to be a little bit stronger. And actually, I don't think we have too much to worry about. I think we're going to be all right. I'd like to use some of my excess level ups to sort of... that guy's going to go down right there. I don't think there's any way that he makes it. Okay, let me increase my unit cap. We got our big dog over here. Let's go ahead and get him spawned. See how he does. He's going to be kind of our designated head breaker. The truck's trying to get past us, but actually the turrets are doing a pretty good job of holding the line right now, surprisingly enough. Definitely paying their own salary at the moment. Oh, okay. Explosive barrel's a big problem. Don't like that. All right, give me a few more units here. Heavy gunner's going in. He's got his explosive rounds. Let me get another 20 bucks right there. Give me another wave of units. We've got another level up on this side. I think I'm going to spend it on unit cap. All right, so once they lump up with him, we're going to be in really good shape. I don't think there's a lot of ways outside of explosives they're going to be able to stop this wave. There you go. Get him for me, Chief. Get him for me, Chief. Go ahead, replenish. It's looking like this is going to be the push. I think we're all right. You guys, while they got nothing on the field, push up. There you go. Push up, push up, push up, push up. Don't let them get into cover. That's the secret right here. Because once they make it to this first wall of sort of like debris and sort of defilade, that's where this becomes kind of a headache. And I'd rather not deal with it. I'd rather not deal with it. And there's our victory right there. Big, big W. This game is called Warpips. I hope you guys liked it. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile every single day in the world of indie games so that you don't have to. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. I think my only complaints about the game thus far is that maybe I'm missing a key binding here. Let's take a look at the options real fast. But if we take a look at the options, it looks like we don't... Yeah, it looks like we don't really have, like, keybinds on in here. We do have some other options, which are nice. The ability to get rid of camera sway and screen shake and whatnot. We can rescale the UI, which I appreciate quite a lot. I don't know what the toy box is. Didn't play around with that. But anyways, what I'd like to see is key binding for the charging and for the... It'd be nice if I could... I've got a mouse that's got buttons on the side. It'd be really, really nice if I could bind the charge and the defense just to my thumb. Or if I could have, like... you know, space bar be charge and shift space be hold up in defense. That would also be nice. But I think that's really my only observation thus far. Aside from that, I do like the game. I think it's a very, very simple, arcadey sort of beer and pretzels game, but there's room for those. Not every single game needs to be sort of a Gloomhaven-like crunch fest, and sometimes you just want to kind of like run these little skirmishes and have a good time, and I think the game accomplishes that fairly well. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. How you doing? Take care, everybody.